Hey guys, in this video, I want to show you how to find an open house. In last several years, inventory has been so low, open houses, homes for sale has been in short supply. So open houses have been even tougher. And even when you can find one, sometimes they sell before Sunday comes around. So I want to show you what I do to make sure that I always have an open house every single Sunday. When you are a real estate agent, especially when you're new, you need to be out doing open houses every single weekend. It's one of the most dynamic opportunities we have as a real estate agent. We're sitting in a home and buyers are coming to us to ask us questions, to talk to us, to see property that we have. And if you're not doing that, you're missing out on a ton of opportunity to meet new clients. So you always want to make sure you've got one every single Sunday. My first 2 years, I did an open house almost every single weekend for 2 straight years. I probably missed Christmas, Mother's Day, maybe Easter. So make sure you're always doing your open houses if you want to have success. So let's jump in to how to actually find one. I'm going to share my screen here. So the first way, we're going to need to be into the MLS, but the first way and easiest way you're going to be able to find one is to go into your own office's active listings. And so you can go into log into the MLS, and over here in the My Listings section, you're going to have My Office Active Listings. So you'll be able to click here and then click Run It as a full search. And this is going to be able to show you all of the listings that our office has across the Oklahoma City metro area. So you want to start here. You can start looking around at different properties that are for sale, try to find one you like. If you cannot find one you like, then we're going to go to step 2, which is going to be if you can't find anything, maybe you want to work here kind of in the urban core, or maybe you want to work more in actual Yukon or more out in Edmond or whatever it might be. We're going to show you how to do the second piece, which is we're going to go to our residential search. And this is going to be us asking other real estate agents outside of our company if we can sit their open house. What we are going to do is search for a home that is going to give us the best opportunity to meet clients and capture buyers. So we're going to do that in a couple ways and give us the best opportunity to find a house. So first thing I want you to do is go down here to the bottom to the additional fields. We're going to add, remove. We're going to look for occupied. We're going to click occupied. We're going to move it over. We're going to look for days on market as well, DOM, days on market. We're going to move it over as well. We're going to go back. We are going to look for occupied, no. I want to put no on the occupied. If the home is occupied, that means the realtor has to ask the seller if they'll be out on a Sunday. It's just a more complicated process, a more complicated question that the other realtor has to justify, like who's going to be in my house. It's not going to be you, it's going to be someone else. So the best is just to find an unoccupied house. So we're looking for no houses that are occupied. So you can see right here, there are 3149 houses in the MLS that are not occupied. Days on market, I'm going to do 14 and less. So this is basically, now what I'm looking at is days that are homes that have been on the market for less than 2 weeks that are not occupied. Now there's 634 of them. So it's a pretty good chunk of homes that we can look for across the metro area. So we'll go to our map. We'll see if there's any in the area. So still a bunch here in the area we want to work. So we're going to go back to criteria. Now let's throw in the price. Now let's say I really want to, the average home in Oklahoma City is about 280,000. So maybe I do 250 to 350. That'll give me a good opportunity to maybe meet someone who has the most opportunity of houses to buy. Because if I pick up a 500,000 or $1 million buyer, there's less houses for them to buy. If I pick up a $100,000 buyer, there's almost no houses for them to buy. So be around that average, and that means there are the most houses available for you to buy. Let me turn that back on. Okay, so now you see down here in the bottom, we've got 173 properties for sale that are vacant on the market less than 2 weeks, between 250 and 350 price. So we'll go back, and we're just going to look for one in the area that we want to work in. Again, maybe I want to be in the Edmond area. So I'm going to look at this one. Looks like it's newly remodeled, great condition, should be a good home. It's only on the market 2 days. Today is a Wednesday, so that means it'll be on the market less than a week by the time Sunday comes around. So this is a good opportunity here. So next thing we're going to do is get our script. I'm just going to open it here on a new one so we can read it. And so this is what we are going to say. This is what we're going to reach out and text the other realtor. So, and you guys, I just realized I can't see my screen. So this is what we are going to reach out and text. So we are going to find Greg Roberts. Greg Roberts' cell phone is right here. So I'm going to go to my text messages. I'm going to say, hey, Greg, this is Brett with Copper Creek Real Estate. I was supposed to do an open house this weekend, but it's not available anymore. I saw you had a great listing at 1412 Briarwood Drive. Would you be open to letting me hold an open house this Sunday? Very simple, straight to the point. It's going to give him an opportunity to say yes, no, maybe ask questions, but just short and sweet. We're going to reach out. Now, you might have some people say why or how, or you can't do that, or let me ask my broker, or whatever it might be. The reality is we are allowed to do this. When you join a realtor association like Oakmar or GTAR or whatever it might be, you sign cooperation agreements, which gives us the right to show other houses. To when I write an offer, they have the right, they have the obligation to pay me commission, stuff like that. So we do have the right to sit open houses in their houses. There are some offices across town that don't like it. Remax is a big one. So if you see a Remax office, sometimes they're probably not going to let you do it. And if they ask the broker, some agents might just say yes. But this is an easy way to reach out and find some open houses for you that are outside of what you might normally have access to. So you'll find out most brokerages are going to be caught off guard because most people aren't as aggressive with finding an open house as I like to be. And another tip I'll give you too is when I first started doing this, I would send one text message and I'd wait for that person to reply. And 2 days, 3 days might go by, or I might not get a response at all. Or maybe like 4 hours goes by and I'm already at home doing something else. So one trick I started doing is I would find 3 that I wanted and I would text all 3. Maybe I'd text one and wait 5 minutes to see if they respond. But before I get up and do something else, I'm texting 2 more. And what I found out that would happen is one of them would probably never respond. The other one would probably say no, or they would say, I'm going to sit the open house. And then I'd have an opportunity to sit one. Now I've texted 5 or 6 before I finally got one. And I've texted 3 and I've got 2 people say yes before. So it's kind of a crapshoot. You never know what to expect. But this way you're not starting to find an open house on Wednesday and then no one responds. You send more texts and then it's like Saturday and you don't have one nailed down yet. So I would rather you send out 3 and have 2 or 3 people say yes than not get one at all. Because if you have 2 that people say yes, we can find other agents that can sit those open houses as well. So just the goal is to get the open house, guys. This is a job. If you sit an open house, capture client, sell a house, you make $3, $4, $5, $6, $8, $10,000. It's worth sending out a few text messages to get that opportunity. And that's exactly how you need to look at it. Don't look at an open house as an obligation. Look at this open house as an opportunity to meet a new client and make some money, especially if you're new. This is the best way that you can get clients really fast as a brand new agent. So hopefully this helps. Go out, reach out to your agents in your own office first, reach out to other agents that match your criteria, vacant homes, less than 2 weeks on the market, in a price point you like. And if you can't find any, just keep sending out text messages. You will find one eventually. Send multiple text messages out at a time. And I promise if you do this regularly and diligently, you should have an open house every single weekend. So good luck with that, guys. If you have any questions or have any discussion with this video, please let me know. I'd love to chat with you. I'll talk with you soon.